and the chips that make our radio play, make our flipping toasters work. What we're using to have this stream and conversation on both sides. Um, excuse me. They are the underpinning of our technological society right now. And the the reduction in cost of semiconductors and chips gave or yeah made it possible to have crypto, to have all of this tech that we're currently using, all of these apps we're using, all of the phones and gadgets and Apple Watches and so forth. So all of this is underpinned by chip manufacturing and increasing that chip manufacturing. And recently, what happened is that there's a shortage. The majority of the chips that are being created for the world are also being created in China, and
Well, no,
an area
in
very
Taiwan.
close to China, Taiwan. Yes, but China itself does also a lot
Yeah,
of
they have some production as
semiconductor.
well.
But
Yeah,
but Taiwan is the central place, so that's right.
I
And
think it's
I'm not sure how many.
I think it's like close to 50% of all the chips in the world, which is
Wow, crazy,
absolutely amazing. Yeah, incredible, like
crazy. Yeah,
super crazy.
and there's a book called Dune, right? And it's just a quick sort of run through. The book is about this kid who is sort of leading. He's leading his people to freedom, so to say. And one of the main tenets in the book is spice, and the spice basically runs the world. So it's like a natural resource, so to say.
Yeah,
And for us, you could say that's water, that's oil, there's many different things that make our economy work. And semiconductors have become sort of the new spice, so to say.
yeah,
They're up there with some of the most important things that we use. And there was an article by is it Ben Hunt? Ben Hunt? He's from, I think, this group of investors that let me just get this right.
you sent me the article, but no, I don't think I've heard of the guy, except for this article.
Yeah, so Ben Hunt, like very popular investor and very outspoken guy, and has a lot of interesting opinions and very critical of the government and things that are happening and so forth in investing. Yeah. And he's also created Epsilon Theory, where they discuss a lot of these things.
Hmm.
And he wrote an article that Taiwan is the new Arrakis, and Arrakis was like a key place for this fictional world where the spice was held in, and it's a sort of metaphor to say that Taiwan is becoming strategically important in the world because, and this is the famous quote in the book: "He who controls the spice controls the world." And currently, this is in Taiwan. So given that these chips are so important for everything that we're doing in this technological world, there's political interest in it. So it's not just economic anymore. It's very, very political.
Yeah.
And China is fighting to get space in that. So all of this just to set the sort of stage for what we'll get into next, which is the semiconductor shortage and the opportunity in this space. So I think I'll lead the way a little bit. I'll try and fly through it as quickly as I can, and then Adi, you'll just jump in whenever.
Yeah, I'm actually, I want to make a remark here. So the thing with the whole interesting aspect of this, I'm not gonna go into the shortage itself, just like some overall stuff, like TSMC, which is Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, is super important, and
Stock ticker alert.
yeah, 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 yeah. dude, and it's so interesting. Like everything they're doing, it's like rocket science on a granular level. Like it's super super precise. You have to have the best environments to do it, in terms of like cleanliness and like being super airtight. Nothing has to get in there. Like if anything gets in there, the whole like line, the whole series gets broken.
Collapses.
Yeah, it's super 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 tight. You need super educated people. Everything is super high level. And for example, you mentioned China. Yeah, China manufactures some chips, but like they cannot get to the TSMC level, and
Hmm.
they're having problems getting people, although they're poaching them from Taiwan. But not everybody's willing to go there, especially since China has like a low key conflict with Taiwan in terms of like political and other stuff. And like some people who work in Taiwan for TSMC, like they're not willing to go to China. Some people are, but apparently not enough to actually get it running properly. And the whole thing with TSMC is, you'd think this is because like maybe with China somebody outsourced it there, but it's not like that. It's like, to a certain degree, only they can make it this way as good as they
Hmm.
do it right now. So it's not like, oh, it's not interesting to us, we're just gonna outsource it. No, at this point, the other countries don't have the capacity to make them as good as Taiwan does, which is super interesting.
Yeah, and I'm gonna add a link to a tweet on how difficult it actually is to excel in the semiconductor industry. And just like you said, you have one little mistake and the whole thing falls apart. The
Yep.
the 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 sort of the the room for failure in this industry is just like 0.00, like some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, hats off to anybody working in that industry. Like it's like a one of one. It's like flying a plane. You have no room for error at all
Hmm.
because they'll cost your life basically. But yeah, luckily in semiconductors, no lives are on the line or anything. But
Well,
it's just
actually,
that
they are if they're put inside of planes. So you have to be careful you make them right.
that's a good point right there. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just jump right into this. A second, let me just turn off Telegram.